are back, episode 4 of the Heirs of Tamriel, as we continue our playthrough of Oblivion. And where we left off yesterday, we've returned to Wayne Priory. We are now about to make our way on horseback with Martin and Jauffre, the Cloud Ruler Temple. So, let's take a look at our map, get an idea of the direction we want to go. We want to follow the Orange Road. And we're just going to take this all the way north. Just follow this along. And then to get to there, we can take a left. And we can take this secondary path that goes in around Bruma to get to the Sky Ruler Temple. So let us be off on our way on horseback. As we'll move along here. In our last episode, we made our way to Skingrad. Or from Skingrad to Kvatch. Oh, we got somebody here who's going to give us a hard time. Let me just get off. Poison the fumbling. We're gonna have to get rid of a lot of the stuff that we've got already. Let's get back onto the horse here. So, yes, we became the hero of Kvatch. Closed the Oblivion Gate, found Martin, brought him back to Wayne and Priory, where we discovered the Mythic Dawn agents were already there. And we handled those Mythic Dawn agents only to discover that the Amulet of Kings has been taken. So now we are taking Martin to the Cloud Ruler Temple in order for him to be safe under the protection of the Blades, far away from everybody else. Easily taken care of. I think that's one thing that's going to be frustrating is the fact that, oh, there's another wolf right there, so I might as well just get... There is no horseback combat, which is a little bit of an inconvenience. We're starting to get a little bit beat up here. Let's get back here on horseback. We're just going to use a couple of our potions. Got a potion of healing right here. That'll work. So as we go through and play... today is an extra episode, as I mentioned yesterday. Because of work, I do have some extra stuff that I need to do on Friday, so we won't have our regular scheduled stream on Friday. So instead, we'll have one today. And we won't have one tomorrow afternoon, unfortunately, or tomorrow evening. I do like to sometimes have an extra one in the evenings. Oh, he's going to take care of whatever it is, maybe? No. There we go. As work calls for Friday, I have to leave early Friday to head to a small town called Carndiff, where I will be working and covering what's called the Rural Roots Classic baseball game in the Western Canadian Baseball League. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Get to combine two things that I really like, baseball and my job. lot of people think I'm crazy because I enjoy my job, but enjoy it very immensely. And then tomorrow night is the home opener for the baseball team that I do work with. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to be there for that one, as that's always the important one. Do we take the side road? No, we're just going to keep going straight. Okay. So we just kind of follow this road. Not a whole lot of taking turns. Okay. Trying to see if there's a way for me to run. It doesn't look like there is. So normally I would hit my caps button and we just go to a slow saunter. Shift is a little bit slower, but not quite as fast. So, yeah, this is as fast as we can go on horseback. I do want to avoid using the fast travel. As much as people talk about how great fast travel is in the game, and yeah, it's something that totally you miss in Morrowind, not having that option. But for myself, I find this game and Skyrim as well absolutely beautiful without that fast travel option. Now, if we happen to discover, carriages like you have in Skyrim or something like Silt Striders in Morrowind, then yeah, we will use those. I don't quite count that the same as fast travel. But in terms of using it in the game normally, just picking a point on the map and saying, go there now, not something I want to do. Something about it just doesn't feel right, especially when the game developers spent so much time creating every little aspect of this game, and then you add in what the modding community did. We're using the Echoes of Oblivion mod collection from Nexus, and there's some absolutely beautiful mods in here. Like, look at these trees. Like, that doesn't just look like a texture, like it looks 3D in terms of it's got that 3D texture to it. Doesn't look just painted on. So, it's nice to appreciate the work that those modders did. Like, look at the trees. The amount of work that goes into this is just mind-boggling. I think I hear Nirnroot. I thought I did. Might have to go back down and double check. Now, one thing I've always wondered about, and I can't remember because it has been 20 years since I played this game from start to finish. I can't remember if we can get to that tower or not. I don't even know what that tower is. It's going to be one of our goals in this game, to get to that tower. That one that's way off in the distance there. Almost finish making the trek here. I think we're getting close. Let's just look on the map, make sure we're still on the road. Yes, this is the path that we wanted to take. We wanted to take this one off. We're going to go, take the first right, follow it along until it ends. Okay. Oh, we got Really? I am not that bad of a shot. There we go. Let's see this other one here. Oh, there you are. Well, that worked out in our favor. Good horsey. Okay, Martin, go get on your horse. Wait a second, where are your guys' horses? What? They lost their horses. I didn't even realize that. So I've been on horseback this whole time. They've been walking. We left Wayne and Priory with all three of us on horseback. Well, they took pretty quick care of that. Okay, we don't want to go to Bruma. Now let's just double check here. Okay, I want to take the right. Let's stay on the left. Well, this is curious. Bandit Bowman. Well, I'll take your arrows. Take the steel arrow. Ah. There we go. Okay, so we're just going to take this right. And then this left. There we go. Making our way up the I just got a message, a little bit of problems with the audio. Hopefully you can hear me a little bit better now. So we keep going up and up and up. And we are here at Cloud Ruler Temple. Okay, let's get off of our high horse. And open the door.
Grandmaster, is this...
Yes, Cyrus. This is the Emperor's son, Martin Septim.
My lord. Welcome to Cloud Ruler Temple. We have not had the honor of an emperor's visit in many years.
Ah, well, thank you. The honor is mine.
Come. Your blades are waiting to greet you. Blades, dark times are upon us. The Emperor and his sons were slain on our watch. The Empire is in chaos. But there is yet hope. Here is Martin Septim, true son of Uriel Septim.
Hail, stronghold! Hail, Martin Septim! Hail!
Your Highness, the Blades are at your command. You will be safe here until you can take up your throne.
Jauffre, all of you. I know you all expect me to be Emperor. I'll do my best. But this is all new to me. I'm not used to giving speeches, but I wanted you to know that I appreciate your welcome here. I hope I prove myself worthy of your loyalty in the coming days. That's it. Thank you.
Well then, thank you, Martin. We'd all best get back to our duties, eh, Captain?
Good afternoon.
Not much of a speech, was it? Didn't seem to bother them, though. The Blades saluting me and hailing me as Martin Septim. I don't mean to sound ungrateful. I know I would be dead by now if it weren't for you. Thank you. But everyone expects me to suddenly know what to do, how to behave. They want an Emperor to tell them what to do. And I haven't the faintest idea.
We need to get the amulet back.
Of course. The Amulet of Kings. So I, can take it to the Temple of the One and light the dragon fires. And stop the Oblivion invasion.
And you will be the Emperor.
The Emperor? That's an idea that will take some getting used to. In any case, we need the amulet first. Maybe Jauffre will know where to start.
Well, it has something to do with the Amulet of Kings. What do you know about the Amulet of Kings?
All practitioners of Daedric magic are familiar with the almost impenetrable barrier between our world and Oblivion. What the Emperor told you implies that the amulet is the key to the preservation of that barrier. What I saw at Kvatch. Everything I know about Daedric magic says that such stable portals are impossible. Yet those gates to Oblivion existed. The old rules no longer apply. Kvatch is only the beginning of what Mehrunes Dagon will do. If the amulet is truly the key to restoring the barriers between our world and Oblivion, you must waste no time in recovering it.
What do you know about Daedric magic?
I haven't always been a priest. In my youth, I followed a different path. I know more than I want to about the seductive power of Daedric magic. Let's just leave it at that.
What about the Oblivion Gate?
Something has changed to make these stable portals to Oblivion possible. Jauffre believes that the death of the Emperor and the darkening of the Dragonfires is the key.
Huh.
Don't worry about me, my friend. I know I'm in good hands here.
You have proven yourself a loyal servant of the Empire, as worthy as any of the Blades to stand by Martin's side during this crisis. As the Grand Master of the Blades, I would be honored to accept you into our order. Will you join us?
What are my duties as a Blade?
The Blades are sworn to the service of the Emperor as the mortal representative of the dragon blood of the divine Talos.
Okay, I'll join the Blades.
It is my honor to welcome you into our ranks as a Knight Sister of the Blades.
So, tell me about this Cloud Ruler Temple place.
This place was built by Raymond Cyrodiil Zakaviri Dragon Guard at the founding of the Second Empire. Since then, it has served the Blades as headquarters, fortress, and sanctuary. We can protect Martin here until you recover the Amulet of Kings.
Okay, and, tell me a little bit more about the Blades.
This fortress is well supplied with arms and armor. Use what you need from the armory in the East Wing.
And the Amulet of Kings?
You're right. We must try to recover the amulet before the enemy takes it out of our reach. You should go back to the Imperial City. Boris may have learned something about the assassins. You'll find Boris at Luther Broad's boarding house in the Elven Gardens district of the Imperial City.
Okay, and anything else?
The Amulet of Kings is the key to everything now. Once we have it back, Martin can use it to light the dragonfires in the Temple of the One and reseal the barriers between Oblivion and our world.
Okay.
Give my warm regards to Boris. Tell him he should not blame himself for the Emperor's death. He did well to send you to me.
Oh, I'm over encumbered. How am I over encumbered? I have 171 pounds. What did I get? What was given to me? Oh, an Akaviri katana. Well, we are going to use that Akaviri katana instead of the longsword. So we're just going to go and there, and that's going to go into our number 1 slot. Katanas are fun. Got the Dremora field arrows. Yeah, we're going to keep those. Okay. Well, maybe there's somebody in here who we can talk to about offloading some of this stuff. Maybe get a little bit of cash for it at the same time.
Hail!
Now, the east
Good
wing
afternoon,
is going to
ma'am.
be this way. Don't want to have to be encumbered to make my way down to Bruma to do that.
I haven't time to talk right now, I'm afraid, but I'm sure one of the other blades can help. Try speaking with Belisarius or Caroline.
Okay. And you are Martin. You're reading a book. Let's see, what sort of books have we got here? Is there anything that stands out? Waters of Oblivion. Waters of Oblivion. 120 numbered ages in the void, that fated folk had grown deep-schooled in evil. Then the bright gods resolved to punish those faithless spirits and shatter the unruly caitiffs, those huge, unholy scathers, loathsome to the light. They repented exceedingly that they had gazed upon oblivion, and that they were the first of dark kin, and welcomed them as brothers and sisters. The principalities of victory beheld how great was the wickedness of the wayward spirits, and saw that they were bold in sin and full of wiles. They resolved then to chasten the tribes of Daedra, and smite darkkind with hammer in hand. But ever shall darkness contest the light, and great were the powers that breathed the void, and laid waste upon one another, and no oath might bind them, so deep were they in envy and perfidy. For once the portals are opened, who shall shut them upon the rising tide? Well, not gonna lie, I was hoping that would be a skill book. It's nice to... Modern Heretics. Okay, well, we need to find the armory.
Please forgive me, but I'm afraid I haven't got time to talk right now. One of the other blades should be able to assist you. Try Jenna or Stefan.
Well, so we can help ourselves to whatever we want. Blade's helmet, that's going to be heavy armor. It's in the crate. Clay bowl and sackcloth, sack candles. An Akaviri dye katana. Well, now we're super over encumbered, but I don't care right now. In the armory, here we go. Yeah, Blade's armor is going to be heavy armor. We want light armor. And we also want somebody that we can sell all this to. So let's just go in here, back to our inventory. Now, I think the Daikatana, though, is a two-handed weapon. Let's just take a look. Yeah, Daikatana is two-handed. You know what? We're rocking without a shield, so I have no problem going with a two-handed weapon. Got to get a good... some good armor. That's really all that we need, is some good armor. Oh! Crash dump. Well, that's no good. Well, that's no good at all. Let's just go back in here. Just load that back up again. If we run into it again, I'm going to have to write down what the code is. Figure out why. There we go. Try this again because it is telling me that I can't use my mouse. It's giving me the options for controller. I'm just going to disable the controller. Let's try again. I do have a wireless controller plugged in, but for games like this, I prefer to use mouse and keyboard. Okay. It should load us coming out of the armory. There we go. Huh. We'll have to watch for that. If a topic stays golden conversation, it means they have something more to tell us, but only if they like us. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Mom. It will be an honor to serve with you.
Well, you know what? I think we're going to go down. We'll have to go to Bruma, because I don't see anybody. But where is our horse? We left a horse. While we're in Bruma, we should also get our recommendation for the Mages Guild. Oh, there's the horse. Okay. That's going to make things so much easier. To ride a horse down. Okay. No, I don't think we're going to do that. Let's just do this. All right, there we go. Maybe there's a good armor in Bruma as well. So when we leave Bruma, we have to remember... Well, actually, no, we'll go around. We'll go to the south gate. Or, this is the south gate. I guess we'll go to the north gate? Or north... Yeah, this is the north gate. We want to go to the south gate. We're heading south. Obviously, we couldn't reach the south gate if we were heading north. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now we can ride. So I guess it's because we were on an escort mission that it wouldn't let us just giddy up and go. There's Wild Eye Stables. This is Bruma's East Gate. You know what? That'll work for me. We just got to remember we're East Gate. Oh, this is going to be painful. Oh, and it will not let us jump either.
I've been trying to get through mysterious Akavir. It's a fairly interesting breed.
Bloody scamps, I could skin them
It's a
all.
shame there isn't more time.
Okay, so that's tap and tack.
Bloody
Bye.
scamps, I could skin them all.
We've got to have some sort of a shop here. Doesn't look like there's any shops down along there, because all the shops have something hanging out. Let's see what's along up here.
Do I drop the sweet roll or hand it over and come back later?
Oh,
So
there
many puzzles to
is...
collect.
There's the Mages Guild. It's going to mean this one here is likely the Fighters Guild. Well, the Mages Guild, they'll have somebody who can take care of some of this stuff for us. At least enough so that way we can move. Hello.
Why, hello there. You must be new. Oh, it's so nice to see new faces in the guild. If you ever need anything, just let me know. I have friends in all sorts of high places, you know, so I can get things done that others can't. And if I can do anything for you, I'd be happy to. Someday, maybe you could return the favor.
Well, I like a recommendation from the Bruma Guild.
A recommendation from me? Well, of course. Raminus would naturally want my opinion, wouldn't he? This is a situation we can both benefit from, associate. You do me a small favor, and I'll happily send along a glowing recommendation. If you can find Jaskar, I'll write the recommendation immediately.
Who's Jaskar?
He's disappeared. I mean, he's really disappeared. No one here has seen him in days. Volinaro thinks maybe a spell backfired. If someone from the council were to stop by and find him gone, it'd look bad for me. I can't have that. Talk to the mages here and see what you can find out. If you can make Jaskar reappear, you'll have your recommendation.
Well, there we go. That's good. Okay, well, you don't have anything else for me. Tell me about Bruma.
You know what it's like. Make lots of friends and look busy. Same as anywhere.
And, any rumors?
The Mages Guild runs more or less like it always did, but we lost quite a few members when the practice of necromancy was banned. Please come find me as soon as you've located Jaskar.
Well, we'll find Jaskar. Don't you worry about that.
These Dunmer are useless.
Really, Volinaro?
Volinaro, at your service. Need a spell? Need an item recharged? Need a witty practical joke played on someone? I can handle it all.
How about you tell me why you were talking bad about the, talking bad about Dunmer, huh?
Oh, Jean has you looking for him, does she? I'm afraid you're not going to find him easily. I think, a spell backfired. That's probably it.
I think you know more.
Oh, Jean has you looking for him, does she? I'm afraid you're not going to find him easily. I think, a spell backfired. That's probably it.
Okay. Let's give you
We'll
a little bit of
see.
a persuading. Let's, increase your disposition with a bribe. Okay, start.
Sorry, I don't get it. You win this one. What nonsense. I salute you. Most impressive. Handsomely done. A pleasure. I'll take that. And that will get you something. That will get you something. That works for me.
Okay, now let's ask you about Jaskar.
You want to find Jaskar? All right, I think I can help with that. But you have to agree to do something for me first. And whatever you do, you can't tell Jean about it, all right?
Okay, what is it?
That's the spirit. You help me pull off a little prank, and I'll help you find Jaskar.
What's the prank?
Really? You're going to love this. I'll teach you a spell to unlock things. What you need to do is get into Jean's desk and bring me her manual of spellcraft, okay? Her room is upstairs. Make sure no one sees you. You do that for me, and I'll make sure you can find Jaskar.
I don't know if I like the sounds of this. Okay, you know what?
Let me know when you're done with that little task.
I'm over encumbered, which is gonna make it tough. Where's Jean's room, though? Thankfully, we've got the Mage's Guild keys. Now, which room do you think is Jean's? This one. Oh, what's this? A recipe. Potion of cure disease. Mandrake root and clan. Okay, well, we'll take that. Karen bullet and roast pork meat. Yeah, we already know that. Anything interesting in there? No. Okay. Venison, bone meal. Novice, it's all novice equipment. It's all novice equipment here as well, but more stuff. Cheese wedge. Okay. Well, where is her room? Well, let's use the key. I guess she doesn't stay in the same living quarters as everybody else. Being kind of like the chapter head. Oh, there's her room, probably right there. Nope, not her room. Well...
What is it, associate?
Okay, let's just... Okay, let's go to our quests. Bruma recommendation. And a room upstairs. Okay, well, where's the stairs to go up? I only see the downstairs. Which is upstairs over here. There's something that I'm missing? Oh, yeah. A whole lot that I'm missing, because I guess I'm just not paying attention. Okay, well, let's see what we can do here. Okay, let's get out of here before anybody realizes that we're just, you know, stealing from the head of the Bruma branch of the Mages Guild. Where's Volinaro?
blue plates are nice. But the...
If that creature visits again, I think I'll have choice words to say. Have you pulled that little prank yet?
Now, I just saw something
Be
shimmer.
seeing you.
There we go. There's Jaskar.
Go away. You'll ruin everything.
Wow.
Have you pulled that little prank yet?
Yeah, I grabbed the book.
You've got Jean's book, I see. All right then. I'll just take that from you. Meet me here in the living quarters, just after 10 p.m.
Okay, well, what time is it? It is 4:17, so we're gonna just sit here and wait 6 hours. Okay.
Hello, associate.
Where are you, Molinaro? Told me to meet you here.
Ready to find Jaskar?
Yes, find this.
Just watch. You'll see.
Hello there. I hear you've been looking for me. Please, don't be mad. We were just having some fun. We just get tired of Jean lording her position over us when she barely knows anything about magic. Every now and then, we like to trick her. We figured it was time to move on to a new prank. This one was getting boring anyway. So, you can tell her you found me.
Okay.
You too.
My name is Selena Arania. I'm a Mages Guild journeyman.
Oh, cool.
Good luck with your field work for Sindarian.
Okay, well,
Be
I've
seeing
already
you.
found Jaskar. Oh, now I need to go back, and I gotta go upstairs to her bed. She's probably asleep. I wonder if there's a bed here that I can use for the night. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna sleep. Let's sleep till 6:30, 7:30, 8:30 works for me. It's nice to sleep in once in a while. Okay, here we go. Now let's go talk to Jean. Let her know we found Jaskar. We'll get a recommendation, and then we can go find somewhere in Bruma that we can purchase these things.
Any luck finding Jaskar?
Yes.
Found him, did you? Well, I suppose that's good. You'll have to forgive me. I seem to have misplaced something. Yes, well, let's never mind that. You've fulfilled your end of the bargain, though, so I'll fulfill mine. Ramanus will have my recommendation. And don't you forget about me once you've finished your training. I'm sure we can help each other out.
Okay.
Farewell.
So, we are going to leave. She keeps summoning scamps. Gotta find some place where we can sell this stuff. Now, if I remember correctly, though, we've got a potion of feather. That's gonna help here. Need potion of feather. Well, it might not be enough. You know what? I'm just gonna tough it out. Now those are likely not shops. Yes, I know how painful this is for those of you who are watching as I struggle with the weight. Hammer and axe, they will be able to help me out. All right, here we go.
Phylactery, You need armor or weapons, new or repair. Come to Hammer and Axe.
Okay. I am going to barter with you
Armor,
first.
weapons, I have it all. How may I help you?
Okay. We're going to sell the Akaviri Katana. I don't want to sell this. I think we could use it. A 10 weight, it's a little on the heavy side, but I think we can use it. Longsword, no longer need that. Now, fortify endurance, fortify strength. And it's a light armor.
Thank you for your patronage.
Ah! No, we're going to go back to barter.
What can I interest you in?
We are going to get rid of the leather cuirass.
You got a great deal there.
And we'll sell him the ruby, sapphire, the silver nugget. We'll sell him both of those.
That's more than...
And of everything that we're carrying, that's all that he will buy. That did drop our weight down, though. Let's see what he's got here for armor. He's got fur boots, gauntlets of gluttony. Those are heavy armor. Okay, so that pretty much would be everything that we need here. We want to keep our steel bow. I want to keep the soul gems. You never know what you can do with soul gems. And this, like, that would give us a good chunk of gold. You know what? It doesn't... Using that, I don't think will level up our destruction. So I will sell that. And that's going to pretty much be everything that we need there. Okay.
Thank you. Come again.
And that's
If I
repair.
can't fix it, it ain't broke.
And we'll just do a repair all. There, everything's repaired.
Farewell.
And so now let's just go into our inventory. Because right now, as you can see, we are just wearing a tube top or bra or whatever. So let's go and put on this Kvatch cutlass or cuirass. So yeah, we now look like we are a soldier in the city of Kvatch, but that's got some bonuses to it. It increases our weight and our strength and our endurance. Okay, there we go. And now we're just going to look for any other store. It's a house.
That was the strangest book I've ever read.
That's a house too. House for sale. Well, we'll have to remember that if we want to buy a house here in Bruma. That's going to be a tap and tack. That's going to be an inn. Jagasta's house. I don't want Jagasta's house.
Hello there.
Looking for a place where we can sell some of these alchemical ingredients and potions. I'm not seeing anything, though, along here. Oh, maybe up there.
Who will help an old beggar?
Oh, that's the Gerald View Inn. Oh, here we go. Hobarama. Nord Winds. That's going to be another armor shop. Oh, they might have some light armor here for us. So we have our recommendation.
Skjorda, Nordwinds. We've got clothes and armor, and I've got a headache. So keep your voice down, please.
Okay.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Well, we'll sell this copper amulet.
An
And we'll
excellent
sell
bargain.
this resist poison blue and green outfit.
That's a fair deal.
And what do we got in the way of armor here? No, not a whole lot. Mostly just clothing. Okay.
I appreciate your business.
So what about this Raynil Dralas?
Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us. Apparently, Bradon Lirrian was one of those vile creatures, and Raynil slew him. Kind of strange, though. I never figured Bradon to be a vampire. He seemed to be such a likable fellow.
That's what makes it more likely that he was.
Bye.
Okay.
Still, I suppose there's no harm.
Did you hear about Bradon Lirrian? A vampire hunter named Raynil Dralas made his way into town, snuck into his house, and killed him.
Nothing to
Bye.
eat.
Goodbye. How goes it?
So what have we got to say here? Let's take a look in our
Greetings.
journal.
Oh.
Does anything show up here about that? Seeking your roots. So I don't got paranoia. So we also have this wound in time that we may want to. So let's go to Bradon's house.
It's you.
Frostcrag Spire has been uninhabited.
If I remember correctly, it's along over here somewhere. So I remember seeing that name. No, that's the house for sale. Is this Bradon Lirrian? No, Banelin's house. Okay. Well, his house then is over on the other side.
Oh, hello.
I like how they use these houses that... Oh, they're connected. That's why. It's like, there's no door.
May the wind be on your back.
Greetings.
Okay, we gotta find this dude's house. That's Arnora. Ongar. Girals. Mistrius Brolus. Bradon Lirrian. So, okay, I knew I had seen it. I just could not remember the where.
Please leave me be.
Halt.
Okay. Well, let's talk to Carius Renilius.
You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves or Raynil Dralas will be allowed access.
Who is this Raynil Dralas?
The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information.
Okay, well, how about some directions?
What are you looking for?
Tell me about the landmarks.
The castle is to the west, the chapel and houses to the south, and guilds and shops to the north. Good day.
Okay.
Please leave me be. I'm sorry. I can't right now.
Okay, and here's... Oh.
Excuse me.
Well, where is... Let's see if we can... Trapdoor to the basement. A murdered beggar. What do we got here? Thief of Virtue, a handbill. Other engagement. We're not going to... I don't want to steal it. I just want to open it. Read. Buying, selling. Who cares? We'll do it. We'll do either at Nova Roma. We'll do whatever it takes to make the sale. Okay, Thief of Virtue. Let me tell the tale of the Thief of Virtue. In the land of Hammerfell, in the city of Such, there lived a baron who was quite wealthy. He was a noted collector of rare coins. The Baroness Veronique found the whole thing quite tedious. However, she did appreciate the lifestyle that the baron's wealth provided. Ravius Tyrannus was a noted thief. He claimed to be a master thief in the mythical Guild of Thieves. However, that was most likely just braggadocio. The only known thieves' guild was wiped out over 450 years ago. Ravius decided that the baron should share his wealth. Specifically, he should share it with Ravius. The wily thief crept into the baron's castle one night intending to do just that. The walls of the castle were noted for their height and unscalability. Ravius cleverly used an arrow of penetration to affix a rope to the bottom of the battlements. Once on the battlements, he had to evade the baron's guards. By hiding in the shadows of the crenellations, he was able to work his way up to the keep undetected. Entering the keep was child's play for a thief of his caliber. However, a cunning lock with no less than 13 pins protected the private quarters of the baron. Ravius broke only 9 lockpicks to open it. Using only a fork, a bit of string, and a wineskin, he disabled the 7 traps guarding the baron's coin collection. Truly, Ravius was a master among thieves. With the coin safely in his grasp, Ravius began his escape, only to find the way blocked. The baron had found the open door and was raising the guard to scour the castle. Ravius fled deeper into the castle, one step ahead of the questing guards. His only way out led through the boudoir of Baroness Veronique. He entered to find the lady preparing for bed. Now, it should be said at this point that Ravius was noted for his handsome looks, while the Baroness was noted for her plainness. Both of these facts were immediately recognized by each of the pair. "Dost thou come to plunder my virtue?" asked the lady, all a tremble. "Nay, fair lady," Ravius said, thinking quickly. "Plunder be a harsh term to apply upon such a delicate flower as your virtue. I see thou hast made off with mine husband's precious coins." Ravius looked deeply into her eyes and saw the only path by which he would escape this night with his life. It would require a double sacrifice. "Though these coins are of rarest value, I have now found a treasure that is beyond all value," Ravius said smoothly. "Tell me, O beauteous one, why does thy husband set 7 deadly traps around these tawdry coins, but only a simple lock upon the door of his virtuous wife?" "Ignace protects those things that are dearest to him," Veronique replied with ire. "I would give all the gold in my possession to spend but a moment basking in your radiance." With that, Ravius set down the coins he worked so hard to steal. The Baroness swooned into his arms. When the captain of the guard asked to search her quarters, she hid Ravius most skillfully. She turned over the coins, claiming the thief dropped them when he fled out the window. With that sacrifice made, Ravius steeled himself for the second. He robbed the Lady Veronique of her virtue that night. He robbed her of it several times, lasting well into the wee morning hours of the morning. Exhausted yet sated, he stole away in the pre-dawn hours. Okay, so we've got the murdered beggar down here. What have we got in this? That's empty. Anything in that crate? Just a ladle and yarn, a bowl. We've got a dead beggar down here. Well, let's...
Halt. You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves or Raynil Dralas will be allowed access.
Okay, but what about...
The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information.
Well, let's try to persuade him.
Go ahead. We
start off with a
understand
bribe.
each other perfectly. Well, isn't that sweet of you?
Throw a couple of bucks that way. Yeah, let's go one more here. There we go.
Take that, and thank you very much.
Okay, so this is not bearing well for us, but we can do this.
Well done.
This.
Not funny. What a wonderful compliment.
Okay.
I see.
Now let's see what you can tell me.
I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway. Turns out that Bradon Lirrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Raynil Dralas, we may have never uncovered the truth. Let me explain. In the last week or so, we found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Raynil arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Bradon was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Bradon's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Bradon out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you. So you can see we really don't need any help. But thanks for the offer.
Okay, but...
As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense.
How do I tell him about what's in the basement?
I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living.
Okay, so where
Feel free to question anyone in town. It shouldn't give you too much trouble.
I can't believe this is happening. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me.
Please come down. I want to help.
Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast.
Tell me what happened.
I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open, and my Bradon dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Raynil Dralas. He said he was a vampire hunter and that Bradon was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Raynil, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carius, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Raynil convinced Carius that Bradon was a vampire.
The evidence looks bad for Bradon.
Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous. And another thing, the guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Bradon out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Raynil character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. There isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name.
Well, where can we find this Raynil Dralas?
I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar.
Okay.
I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
Excuse me.
So, any new revelations in your, investigation?
Where's Raynil Dralas?
I'll warn you about one thing. I understand you wanting to help Airline by checking up on Raynil. We have it on good authority from officials in a neighboring city that Raynil is what he says he is. So I'm not sure what you're trying to prove. I'm only allowing you to do this investigation, and I use that term very loosely, because Airline is so distraught.
Okay.
I'm sure Airline is very upset. She'll be safe, though. Raynil has confirmed with us that she isn't infected. Her accusations that Raynil is lying is not surprising. At this point, she's so upset that she'll say anything to deny what really happened. I suppose if I found out a loved one was something as horrid as a vampire, I'd find any excuse not to believe it either.
Okay.
Keep up the, good work, I suppose. It's all over, lawbreaker. Your spree is at an end. I'll take any stolen goods you have. The next move is yours. Pay your fine, or I haul you away.
I guess go to jail?
Serve your time peaceably, and pay your debt to society.
Well, dang it, I thought I could search the body now.
Go away.
Oh, fine. You just want to serve your time? Yes. Hand-to-hand decreased by 1. We don't use hand-to-hand, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, well, let's put our stuff back on. Okay. Let's see if we can find this Raynil Dralas guy. He is definitely some trouble. Oh, we need to go back to that one shop. That's going to be up here, right? Overoma. We want to sell a bunch of the stuff that we've got, because we're just carrying so much. Okay.
I'm Surotan, proud owner of Nova Roma, a little piece of Heartland Empire here in the lofty Gerals.
Oh, let's barter.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Okay. So first off, things that we no longer need. I'm gonna go through and double check on all those books that we don't need. Bound helmet scroll. No, we don't need. Well, that doesn't have any real weight. Daughters of Nibbin, the Nibbin. Can't remember if we read that or not. Mage's Guild Charter. Don't need that. We'll sell that for gold. Nernroot Missive, keep that. Book of Daedra, we've read that. Okay, let's go to these potions. This is where we've got a lot of our weight right now. Potion of Charisma, keep that. Cure Paralysis on self. I will hold on to that. Potion of Dedication, restore willpower. Okay. Respite, yes. Magicka, okay. Okay.
That's more.
And we're gonna sell most of these weak potions here.
That's an excellent bargain.
Weak potion of feather. We'll hold on to that in case we become encumbered again.
You've made a good bit of go.
15 seconds of Night Eye is kind of useless.
That seems.
And weak potion of sorcery. Yeah. We're going to sell these potions here. Poison of sickness, drain health on self. We don't need that. Let's get rid of that. Poison of severing. Separation. Weak poison of severing.
That's it.
Now we've got so much of these ingredients. Oh, we got these ones here that are basically made just to...
That's a good deal.
Use. Or just to sell.
You got it. You got it. You've made it.
Okay, well, let's cut down quite a bit of our weight. Sparkling honeydew. Ooh, fortify speechcraft. That's handy to keep around. Okay, let's see what he's got for sale. Doesn't have any that I'm looking for. Okay. Does have 3 repair hammers. We will take all 3 of those for
a
105
bargain
gold.
at any price.
Only thing he's got is those monkey pants. What are monkey pants? Oh, wow. But very little in the way of protection. And it drains willpower. Oh, I don't want that. Okay.
Thank you for your patronage.
Well, thank you. All right, let's go back.
You.
Now, remember, we are looking for a Dunmer named Raynil Dralas. You get back here.
Good morning.
See if you can... Nope.
Farewell.
So if it's grayed out, that means whatever they're going to tell us is something that we've already heard before. Oh, and we've leveled up, too. Well, as we continue our investigation here during the day. What time is it? It's 9:35 in the morning.
Hello, I'm Hunmund. I'm a prospector. Alga's my woman, Nord style. None of that chapel wedding nonsense. Farewell.
Greetings to you.
Heard any news lately?
Olaf's Tap and Tack is a good, inexpensive place for travelers.
Oh, it's a fine place, and Olaf treats people well.
What can I do for you?
Okay, I'll just click on
Yes,
it.
the vampire hunter. Apparently, he seemed to be such...
Same thing as we've heard from everybody
Goodbye.
else.
I can eat for a day with a single coin.
Well, I will give you a coin.
Thank you, kind lady. Blessings of Arche upon me.
Well, let's go to Tap and Tack. Let's see if he's in here.
You get any... I have no time for your pathetic attempts at small talk. Now walk away before I get nasty.
And you are not a Dunmer. Okay. Okay, maybe he's at the other inn. That's going to be up
It's
here.
been uninhabited for so
Hello
long.
there.
They say it was as wondrous as the arcane university itself.
I've heard others say the same.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Hello. What is it now? Did you know that Bumf Gragash will train you to use heavy armor, but only if you're a Fighters Guild member? Welcome to Bruma, stranger. Hafid Hollowleg. I'm your host at Gerald View. Bed, food, whatever you need. Ah, you mean that vampire hunter. He's staying over at Olaf's Tap and Tack. It's near the city gates. You can't miss it.
Goodbye.
Greetings, Dunmer.
Well, I've already been there. Let's hurry over there.
Hi there.
What is it now?
Out of my way,
Read any
Logbar.
good books lately?
I've been reading Fundaments of Alchemy. I figure it can't hurt to learn something new.
Just making a quick note here.
You get any close?
What can I do for you today?
Well, where's Raynil Dralas?
I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people I don't know.
Okay, well, we're gonna do
Good
this.
journey to you.
And we're gonna go. And where's that sparkling honeydew? All right, and we're gonna go back. We've got a boost.
What can
our
I do for you
speechcraft.
today?
And now we're gonna persuade
Make
him.
it quick.
So it's pretty low. 32 is gonna bump it up a
Excellent.
bit.
I accept. How nice. It's just what I wanted. For me.
70, and
thanks.
I'll just try to get him even higher. Joke, neutral, mired bad, coerce. Okay. So we're gonna go.
Whatever
coerce.
you want. Don't make... I doubt you really mean that.
And that should give us... Oh, won't let me do it again. Okay, let's go
That's
back.
not bad.
All right, let's see if I ask him now.
Raynil's staying in the last room down the hall upstairs. Here's the key. I always liked Bradon and Arlene. They were a nice couple. I hope you get to the bottom of this, because I don't believe he was a vampire either.
Okay. And he's not here. Yes, we should search the place for anything suspicious. Oh, we got a book.
Haven't seen that
Gelborn's
before.
journal. Discovered a small journal in Raynil's room at the inn. It seems he was part of a group of adventurers who uncovered an artifact of some sort from some Iliad ruins. They all agreed to stash the artifact in a cave until more research could be done about it. Each of them took a key to the chest it was secured in. The two other members of the group were Bradon and someone named Gelborn. I need to find out more about Gelborn to confirm my suspicions about Raynil. Olaf may be able to help. What does this book say? The 8th day has passed, and still there's no sign of the artifact. We've covered most of the remainder of the outer guard tower and scoured the crumbled gatehouse ruins, but not one clue has arisen as to where it may have been buried. It's quiet out here, as if the ruins were paying respects to the Iliad inhabitants that disappeared here long ago. We haven't encountered anything hostile, but if we do, I think we're ready. The Brotherhood's been in worse scrapes before. Bradon paid good money for the information as to our treasure's whereabouts, and I hope it doesn't turn out to be yet another fiasco. This morning, our camp was set upon by some bandits who were protecting what they claimed was their territory. Considering that we were outnumbered 3-1, we did very well. Only Raynil suffered a small wound, but that was easily healed by a potion that Bradon had thoughtfully brought with him on our expedition. After getting rid of the bandits' corpses, we set out to tackle the largest part of the ruin, the remains of the Great Keep. 2 of the walls of the once mighty structure were collapsed, scattered with the telltale whitish rock so typical of the Iliad architecture in this part of Tamriel. This made our assault on the ruin difficult, as many of the larger chunks of wall were far too heavy for us to move. Bradon suggested that we search the center of the building's foundation for any underground entrances, which was typical for this type of keep. His guess paid off, and after several hours of back-breaking work, we managed to clear an opening just large enough for us to squeeze through and enter an ancient stairwell leading down into the ground. We decided to wait until morning's light to begin our descent into the depths of the ruin. After a restless sleep, all of us were quite excited at the prospect of what might lie ahead. Eagerly, we dipped our torches in a fresh container of pitch, lit them, and entered the inky blackness of the stairwell. The stale air was choked with dust and fine grit, a sign that no one had entered this portion of the ruins in a very long time. We became excited, as that meant no other tomb robbers had gotten there before us. The stairwell eventually leveled out into a corridor of sorts that snaked its way to the north. As we carefully walked along, I scanned the floor and walls very carefully for any type of triggers, tripwires, or pressure plates, such as my specialty. The Iliad were well known for their cunning traps protecting their tombs, and I wasn't taking any chances. Bradon, this scholar of the Brotherhood, was getting more and more excited as we traversed the passage. He was translating the wall carvings, and was becoming certain that we had finally found the true location of our prize. After walking for several more minutes, we were overjoyed to see what we were hoping to see. The hallway ended at a metal door, with the carving of a spider upon it. Now came the true test of Bradon's information. The door supposedly had a puzzle lock. By pulling the spider's legs in a certain combination, it would unlatch. The wrong combination would spell our deaths, perhaps triggering a collapse of the hallway or some other equally deadly trap. With a shaky hand, I pulled the legs one by one in the order I had memorized. The 6th one, then the 1st one, the 2nd one, the 8th one, and finally, the 1st one again. I'm just going to write that down. 6, 1, 2, 8, 1. I have a feeling that might come up later. I closed my eyes, and there were a few loud clicks, and then the door popped open. We all breathed a sigh of relief, pushing open the door. I looked in at a huge room with a pedestal at the center. Sitting on the pedestal, illuminated by a shaft of sunlight from a tiny hole in the ceiling, was our prize. The floor was covered in a huge mosaic of stylized spider, all 8 of its legs coming to a point and ending up at the door. Entrance. This was the last of the traps the Iliad left behind to protect their treasure. Again, if it hadn't been for Bradon's skill at acquiring information, we may never have had known how to solve this last line of defense. I instructed Bradon and Raynil to remain at the entrance and to tie a rope around my waist in case of a sudden pitfall. Carefully, I began to walk on the darkened tiles that formed the 3rd leg of the spider. Sweat beaded on my forehead as the pathway made by the tiny pieces of ceramic was very narrow at the start, and one slip could again mean instant death. But death never arrived. The information had been correct, and I was able to make it to the pedestal and secure the artifact. Quickly as possible, we made our way back out into the daylight. Once again, the Brotherhood was triumphant, and it was time to return home. At the tavern that night, we decided to make a pact. We would stash the artifact in a cave not far from Bruma until we researched it further. An item of its magnitude could be very dangerous if mishandled, and we certainly didn't want to sell it without understanding its true value. Bradon agreed to contract a local cooper to construct a chest with 3 locks. Each of us would hold a key to one of the locks so none would have access to the artifact without the others being present. For the rest of the evening, we drank merrily and sang many a song of adventures past and adventures to come. I hope you want to take that. Okay. Olaf, you gotta help a brother
Hello!
out.
What can I do for you today?
Gelborn.
Gelborn? That's odd that you should mention that name. Raynil told me that he was the last vampire he hunted. Yeah, that's right. Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe. He said he tracked Gelborn down and killed him. That's apparently why the guards trust him so readily. They had gotten word from Skingrad's City Watch about Raynil and his so-called accomplishment. And nothing else I can tell you about him. He comes and goes and doesn't talk to people much.
Okay, well, we gotta find him.
I know I may be out of line by saying this, but I think the city guards may be wrong. It's hard to imagine Bradon was a vampire. I could have sworn I saw him outside in the daylight before. Unless he just got that disease very recently, I'd say they were mistaken. When I heard Raynil killed him, I didn't know what to think. But after your visit here, I'm beginning to wonder.
Well, I think we're gonna go back and talk.
Just look for me if you need anything else.
We're going back to the crime scene.
Uninhabited for so long. They say it was as wondrous as the arcane university itself.
I've heard others say the same.
This book is a lot of information. Yes, I know I have to rest.
Oh, so, any new revelations in your, investigation?
Yeah, here's all about Gelborn.
How'd you know about that? Too many people don't know how to keep quiet about official matters. Very well. The Skingrad City Watch informed us that Gelborn was killed by Raynil not too long ago. Gelborn was a vampire as well, obviously.
I disagree.
What do you mean you disagree? That's a bold statement. What proof do you have that Gelborn was not a vampire?
I have Gelborn's journal.
I don't know what to say. It all makes perfect sense now. Why else would Raynil have removed this journal from the crime scene in Skingrad? I heard no mention of a key either. It must have been removed by Raynil from Bradon's body before we arrived. To think that 2 innocent men were killed, and that I'm responsible for one of their deaths, I'm speechless. I will rouse the guard and begin a search for him in the city. Meet me at Olav's Tap and Tack in 1 hour.
Okay. Well, what time is it? It is 10:04, so we got to meet him there at 11.
It's been uninhabited for so long. They say it was as wondrous as the arcane university itself.
Prospect Spire. That's the name of the tower that I want to get to.
First the chapel attacked, now the prophet ranting about the end of the world.
How are we going to get there?
Without question.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
What is it? Oh, my children.
Well, we're
You
going to
get any
sit.
closer, and I'll turn your bones to ash.
Ooh, pardon me.
Just before I arrived here, I received a report from one of our scouts watching the roads. Raynil was spotted heading west out of Bruma. The scout tried to follow, but lost him in the mountains. The only cave to the west that comes close to the one described in Gelborn's journal is Boreal Stone Cave. That must be where he's headed. You must get there before he acquires whatever artifact is being kept there and makes his escape. I'm keeping the city guard in Bruma, as Raynil doesn't know we're after him. If he sees a guard, he may panic and run. You're my only hope at the moment. Please, you have my authorization to do everything you can to bring him to justice. If he won't surrender, I think you know what to do. Hurry. I fear you have a day at the most to stop him.
Okay. Well,
please hurry. Raynil may make a break for the open road at any moment. Hi.
Hello.
I'm listening.
okay, let's take a look at our map. Does he mark it on the map? He did. Okay. Boreal Stone Cave. We're going to head out the east gate, get on our horse, and book it. Okay.
Spire has been uninhabited.
Head on.
Go ahead.
Or off of the path that I wanted. Let's get going. No, we don't want Capstone Cave. Whoa! Oh, great. An Oblivion Gate. Apple Watch. Boreal Stone Cave. There we go. Before we go in, let's make sure we got everything we need. We're fully healed. Oh. So we can put... Oh, we can enchant items. Feather on self, burden on strike. Oh, that's kind of cool. So, huh. We'll have to remember that. Okay, so those sigil stones. The sigil stones that we get from closing gates. I've arrived at Boreal Stone Cave. Okay. Must have all three of the keys to open this chest.
Congratulations. I had a feeling you would catch on sooner or later. Leaving that journal behind was a stupid mistake on my part. I saw you enter Olav's tap and tack before I could get there, and I knew that I had to sneak out of Bruma somehow. It was only a matter of time before you or Carius figured it out. No matter. After I've killed you, I won't need my vampire hunter ruse any longer.
You will not surrender then?
Certainly not. I'm surprised Carius didn't send the entire city watch up here. But then I would have seen that coming, I suppose. I expected to lay low here for a while and then be on my way. So again, I underestimated you.
Yes, you did.
This leaves me with little choice. Either I fight you now and have a chance at freedom, or I surrender and rot in a city dungeon. I prefer the chance for freedom.
This is your last chance.
Yes, I suppose it is. Well then, we've talked enough. Only one of us will walk out of here alive this day. Good luck.
I have located Raynil in Boreal Stone Cave. He refused to surrender, choosing instead to attack me. I was forced to kill him to defend myself. I can now recover the artifact mentioned in Gelliborn's journal from the chest. Bradon's key, Gelliborn's key, Raynil's key, and, hey, 15 gold. Why not? Opening the waterlogged chest with all 3 keys, I discovered the amulet, the artifact to be an amulet. It seems fairly unremarkable. I am unsure of its function. I think I should bring it back to Bradon Lirrian and see what she wants me to do with it. Well, let's take it. Anything else of interest in here? No. Hold on. This is the way we came in. What's down this way? What's up here? There might be more in this cave. Ah, another chest. Some gold. Nothing back over there. What's on this side? Another chest. Oh, just some potions to dispel. I'm not too worried about that right now. Now we shall get on our horse. Whoa. We should help the people of Apple watch out. We've already opened one of these, or closed one of these. Let's close another. Well, we gotta get to that tower. Okay, so we must have to go through this one. Oh, 2 scamps. And there's nothing else in here. All right. Well then. this way. I saw what I thought was the path over here. Ah. Oh, what's coming after me? Come on, bring it. Not seeing anybody. So we have to find a way to get over on that side. I'm not sure how. Ah, there we go. Come here, you scamp. There we go, tower portal. Let's see what we can do. All right. Gotta get to the top. Okay. And in here. Oh. That'll likely be a... Oh, no, just another magical one. Okay. For any sort of a door. Here we go. Okay. So where it came up. Oh. I'm oblivious. We're just mowing these scamps down like it's nothing. Anything of use? Nah, just danger card. I don't need any more of those. Okay, that's good, that's good. I'll take that, why not? Minor soul trap, sure. Yes, and full piece. And we've just helped people of Applewatch. Right in their backyard. That whole Oblivion Gate. Well, we got a wolf attacking my horse. No time to deal with this scamp. I'm off to Bruma. I have to let Marlene know that her husband was not a vampire. Why are we pulling your... What is the guard after? Oh, he's going after whatever was chasing me. That scam. The one that I, like, drastically outran.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Hello.
Take care. What news do you bring?
Well, here's the mundane amulet.
Long ago, I made a promise to Bradon. I promised to never reveal to anyone what I'm about to reveal to you now. However, because you've avenged his unjust death, I feel that Bradon would understand why I'm breaking that pact. Bradon told me about this amulet when they first brought it home from whatever distant land it came from. He never really trusted anyone else in the group, and before he secured the treasure in that cave, he had a special enchantment placed upon it. The magic masks the true identity of the item. All it takes is a simple command word, and the amulet would be restored to its true state.
Did the word die with Bradon?
No. He always feared this day would come. He left me knowledge of that word in the event that he died, and I came into possession of the keys. The other members of Bradon's group were still alive, and I on my deathbed. Only then would I pass the knowledge on to them. If you'd give me that amulet, I would like to show you what you've recovered.
Well, certainly, here it is.
Thank you. I will now speak the word, Brotherhood. Here is the amulet back. It's as beautiful as it was the day I remember seeing it long ago. I want you to keep it, as I have no use for this anymore. I'm certain that's what I want, and I'm certain that's what Bradon would want. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope that the amulet helps keep you safe on whatever roads you may travel.
Phylactery of Litheness. Okay.
Justice has been done.
Well, let's see what it is that we received. Let's open our inventory here. Fortify speed on self, 10 points. Well, we are going to put that on. And we will wear that to honor Brandon. And now that we've got that Phylactery of Litheness equipped, let's go off and explore some more. We are here in Bruma. Let's see what. Well, first of all, let's go in here and let's look at our journal. Give it a second here for everything to load up. Always a little bit of lag sometimes when we go into a screen for some reason. Quests. Okay, so pilgrimage. That's at Anvil, so we'd have to go past Kvatch. We got to find this Iliad ruin called Bel de Burrow, and some Nern root. So Mage's Guild, we're working on that. Path of Dawn, we got to get to the city. You know what? Let's head to the Roxey Inn. Let's go deal with this necromancer. So
yes,
we know where this necromancer is.
Good to see you.
Yes, everybody's talking about the hero Kvatch. That's me. I'm the hero of Kvatch. All right, let's get on our horse. And now we are just going to book it. I'm not going to worry about sticking around and fighting wolves and such. We're just heading down. Let's go. We're outrunning them anyway. Okay. It's a little bit foggy right now as we get out of the Gerals. So we have to go to Imperial City anyway, so it makes sense to come this way. So much faster now that we've got a horse. Oh, what's this? The Thief's Stone. No stars shine upon the Doomstone. Oh. I guess we have to visit these at night. Athletics mastery increased. Why jog when you can sprint has always been your motto. How the miles of running and hours of swimming have paid off. You are an apprentice of athletics. You no longer regenerate less fatigue while running. Well, get back here. I got a bunch of them. Well, that was pretty quick and simple. Oh, he doesn't have anything worth keeping. Okay, now let's get back on the horse. Well, there we go. You can line them up and have a bunch of them all at once. We do it this way. Okay, here we go. Seryn. Here's Elswith right here. There we go. Leave our horse here. Let's go back and take care of these wolves that are following me. There they are. Oh, I missed. Maybe Roxy's got a place for us to stay for the night. So let's see. It's 2 in the afternoon. It's a little early still, but I think it might be worthwhile to do to have a nappy poo.
Hail!
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
What is it?
Are you
Nothing
well?
I'd like to talk about. I've been better.
Bye.
Greetings.
Some terrible
Good
trouble at
afternoon.
the chapel in Anvil.
What have you been up
All
to?
of the Bellas...
I don't know how to make this request any simpler, but to put it bluntly, Raylan the Greyfinder must die.
Yes, I know, but I want to run to bed.
There's a bed, of a sort. It ain't much, but it gets the job done. 10 gold a night if you're interested.
I will take it.
It's upstairs, second door on the left. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay.
Raylan will finally
Without
get
question.
what's coming to
With all
him.
the
There's
farms in
second
Nibelheim
door on the
still
left. There we
standing
go.
forest and wilderness open for settlement.
Does the
I've
trick.
No news out of Al.
So we want 14 hours. .30 a.m. works for me, and we've leveled up. So we are going to increase our personality by 3. Our strength by 3. And let's go on our intelligence by 6. Oh, we can only go 5? Okay. 4. There we go. We'll confirm.
You choose to share your time.
Okay, let's go find this Raylene. Moss Rock Cavern. I hate Necromancer, so we got a mud crab right here. Anything good on him? Oh, we can get our field arrow back. Weak potion sorcery is good. Mud crab, we'll get our arrow back. Take the gold as well. Okay. I'll restore speed. Restore health. Sure. Okay. I'm gonna go down the other way. There's gonna probably be a key somewhere in here. Out there. That's where we came in. Okay, this way. There we go. I guess that's the problem with shooting at skeletons, is if you miss, you're gonna hit, like, you can hit them but miss them at the same time. Kind of catch what I'm saying. There we go. Here's my sword, arrows. Oh, we got a bunch of skeletons. Come on up here, guys. This is why I hate necromancers. Not a single skeleton that has anything, like, worth taking on them, like bone meal. We don't need bone meal. Oh, it's in the barrel, though. Oh, a torch. I don't want a torch. Okay, up here. Oh, we got more skeletons. Oh, they don't see me. As many of these arrows as we can. We got headless zombie. Oh, mort flash. That's something I haven't seen yet. Strong potion of sorcery. Ooh, a fine steel mace. Oh, patches a pretty penny and some spark. Okay. Book of Daedra. We've already read that. A nightshade. I will take that. I will also take the gold, and I will take that gold. An ogre's teeth. Oh, all sorts of interesting goodies here. Necromancer's Moss Rock Key. Yes. Oh, a little bit of a shrine here. Well, we've cleared everything out in here, so let's just go back this way. Okay, we have found... She is. Oh, I see her now.
Huh? Where are you?
I've slain Raynil the Gravefinder. I shall return to Malene at Roxey Inn and deliver the good news. And I will. Let's see what we can find here. Is there anything good? Oh. Potion Disbelief due to Steel Warhammer. Summon Zombie. Oh, that could be cool. I don't need a Warhammer, and the weight makes it a little bit, unwieldy for me. Okay. And Plot Sapphire, Potion Disbelief. Okay, there we go. That should be good. I don't need Plot Pearl. What's this? Like a little bigger of something. Too bad we can't take it. Oh, there's one of my arrows. What does this guy have? I'll take my arrow back. Potion Spark. Sure, why not? Do we have anything else? Back in here. Nope. Doesn't look like we have any other treasures. Perhaps something over this way. No, just more coffins. Oh, another chest. Average. Okay, here we go. Shit. Yeah. You know what? We'll just level up our spells. I'm not too worried. Oh, won't let me take my arrows got damaged when I killed her. I can't pull them back out.
Greetings, Dunmer.
Hi.
What have you been up to?
Oh,
I heard
hello.
people saying they ran into goblins around here not long ago. I can't stand those things.
She upstairs?
Horrid beasts. I hate the thing.
Good day.
Well, where did she go?
Any new books you've been reading? I've been reading Fundamentals of Alchemy. I figure it can't hurt to learn something new.
Oh, there
well,
she
that
is.
sounds
She's
interesting.
sleeping.
Good day.
Get up.
How are you?
I assume you've dealt with Raynil appropriately. I
killed her.
realize it's in poor taste to celebrate anyone's demise, but Raynil was evil through and through. You've done the right thing. I believe we had a contract. Here's my part. Thank you for saving my business.
Have you ever met anyone who got
I
rich
won't
betting on the
forget.
arena? Didn't.
Okay. Now, there's also this Fort Cataractus, or Cacaratus, or... But we have saved Raylene. Or saved, or killed Raylene, saved Malene. We have to get back to the Imperial City, though. That kind of is our next step. We need to get there. Cracked a kiss. There's also the guy in Skingrad and Veldeburo and Anvil. So we got a lot of traveling that we're going to have to do. But you know what? One thing we didn't do yet, and we're going to... This will be kind of our last thing that we do for this episode. Geez, these horses are so finicky to use. There's a fort here. We did not investigate this fort. Chalman. Wooden door to Fort Chalman. Oh, we got a... Oh, wrong one. Okay. We're going to investigate Fort Chalman before we embark on any other adventures here. This sword is one of the greatest things that I could have come across. Okay. Well, we just kind of followed everything straight through. Now let's see what there is. We got... Okay, dead end there. Okay, we're just going to keep going this way for now. Oh, we got a chest, a couple of cenotaphs. Okay. Oh! Wow, I'm glad I was just going fast. Okay, we don't have anything down here. Oh, there we go. Got a door down here. Oh, there's an awful lot underground in this fort. How are we going to attack this thing? Okay, let's bring up our magic. Ah. That one costs 24, that one costs... Okay. Well, we don't have enough magicka, so let's go and take a use a potion. Magic, and... the ectoplasm. Okay. Again, these guys don't have much of anything that we want. ring, gold, and a lockpick. Even though I suck at lockpicking, and we're going to use the alteration for the lockpick as much as we can. Gold, jade ruby ring, silver nugget. We're not using any axes. Okay. Okay, and yes, we already checked that one. I just had a couple of potions that I was like, whatever. Now, let's see what lays this way. Oh, just a chest. Gold and some arrows. And we've cleared out Port Chalman. Oh, there you are. Okay. And I'm just gonna mark this down. There we go. And okay. So with that, we are going to call it a day here with this episode. We're going to be ending the stream here in just a moment as we go up to the very top. Of course, as always, be sure to give us a like and follow on Facebook. We're also on X and, of course, here on Twitch, so give us a follow. And you can also follow us on YouTube. Episodes get uploaded usually a day or so afterwards. It's a matter of just going through and editing, color correcting, all that fun stuff. Once I get that done, I get it uploaded as quickly as I can. And so watch out for this episode in a couple of days. And yeah, give us, as I said, give us a follow on the socials. It's always nice to interact with people. So, you know, like, subscribe, leave a comment. And just check on this side. Is there anything of interest here? No. Okay. So with that, we've cleared out Fort Chalman. We have killed the Necromancer, and we solved a murder, a bit of a mystery there in Bruma. So with that, I would say that we've accomplished quite a bit here today. So we're gonna wrap things up here, and we'll just sit here and look at this nice, pretty picture. And there's an Oblivion Gate right there. So, we know we're going to have a lot of fun. So, with that, yeah, we're going to... I'm just going to... How's it? I want to get into a spot where I've got a nice, good parting shot where we see the Oblivion Gate and the Imperial City in the background. There we go. And I want to see our hero. There we go. So with that, we are going to take a break from today's episode. We're going to wrap things up here. And we will be back in, tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Be on for a couple of hours before work calls. And then be back again next week with our regular scheduled episodes coming up on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So thank you so much for watching today's episode. And have yourself a great day, and we'll see you back here again tomorrow.